we have Jean here, who is Andy's house guest. Addicted is a podcast, April 27th. It's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you'd find a podcast. Andy, you want to tell us about your new show, buddy?
Oh, you're so sweet. How are you?
Good. It's so nice to see you. Thanks for joining us on Kermit and Friends.
You look so good.
Thanks.
I literally just woke up and I'm like, oh my God, I missed our show. But
it's okay.
So yeah, that other podcast I do, Addicted, I think there's 10 or 12 episodes. Every episode there's a different either therapist or a spiritual leader or nutritionist or even a friend. Every episode they try to get to the bottom and the root of whatever the hell is wrong with me. And it kind of worked. It was like having having a bunch of therapy, because each one was over an hour, with all these with specialists. One guy, I can't remember his name. I'm not very prepared to talk. It just came out, or it didn't even come out yet, did it?
I think it's April 27th. It'll be on Spotify. It'll be on Apple Podcasts. It will be on iTunes, anywhere where you get podcasts. That's where you can find. It's called Addicted, and it's with Andy Dick. And Andy Dick is going to be the only guest, so that he's going to have people helping him. But is it pre-recorded, or are you doing it every week?
It's pre-recorded. We did them all, and
okay.
And then they're editing them now. But one time, so it's not unlike our show. It's really your show, this one that you're on. But what is that, a knife?
You know what that is.
Did you talk about that?
What do you mean?
No. I commit. You know what that is. Okay, but listen. Now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, it's my show, and one of them I didn't even go to, or what happened.
So these podcasts were shot. They're pre-recorded. So the whole purpose of the podcast was kind of like an intervention every week. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes. And
okay.
Well, like an intervention, but yeah.
Yeah. Andy.
Andy's muted for some reason. I wonder if Andy would take questions about his podcast. Eric, do you have a question for Andy about his new podcast, Addicted?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say, what's your long-term goal? Are you going to start a new show like the Andy Dick Show again?
I would love to. And the interesting thing about that, can you pass me that coconut water? But I'm still in bed.
Okay. Yeah.
The Andy Dick Show, whenever your name is in the title of a show, you own it.
Yeah, I noticed that. I saw you and Tom Green together jumping on tables.
Oh yeah, that was a good episode.
Oh yeah,
he was on a couple times. I had everybody on there. I had Outcast. I had all the guys from Jackass.
Hey Andy, you know how you asked me for $650?
Yeah.
Well, I got somebody to give it to you. Her name's Christine. Christine, tell Andy what you told me.
She's muted.
Unmute yourself, Chris.
You're muted, baby. You're muted.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, baby.
How are you?
Good. Are you serious about this?
Well, yeah. Hell, who would pass up a $650 for $1,000?
Wait. Wait, I don't get it.
So she's going to give you $650, and then you're going to pay her
For
back
1,000.
Well, wait, I didn't come
Yeah.
with that plan.
Hey, but guess what? The extra money will go to help the homeless.
Oh, well, it's going to be me in a couple weeks.
Yeah, it will be. If you keep going the way you're going, bro.
You're a bitch.
Yes,
no,
I am.
No, she's
Yes,
not.
I am.
You're not.
She's really not. She's so sweet. She offered to give you the $650. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It was so nice. Christine. Thank you so much.
Andy, I gotta tell you, I gotta say this. I have to take this opportunity. I spent 20 years in the military. I suffered from what Earth labels as PTSD. Earth will label it, put a lot of labels on things, but we know it's the devil coming after us. And it was I don't know, a year or two ago. I was in my addiction to suicide moment. I hope it's okay to talk about this, but
It is.
I reached out to Andy on Cameo. I just felt the connection. His struggles were similar to mine, and
Oh, I remember you. There you are. I never saw you.
yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I've just never met you.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I know. This is our first time meeting, actually. Like, not meeting, but
Yeah.
anyways, you were instrumental in saving my life in that moment, and so it's priceless to me.
I love you.
I love you.
Well, that's cool.
Wow, Andy, look at how many lives you've touched. And that's not all. That's not all, my friend. Look who else we have.
That's not all I've touched.
All right, let's get some more positivity for Andy so he feels good and happy. White Kanye, you're on with Andy. Any like nice words for him or any $650 you could give him?
No, I don't have $650 for you, but how you doing, Andy? It's been a while.
It has been. Look at you.
I know. I even got a new mask.
Yeah.
I know. You remember the old one?
Look at my girl.
Your hair looks great.
Well, she dyed it when I was in the bath.
I did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks good. You don't need to fuck with it. How's my hair look?
It's similar. We're both Pepe Le Pew.
I know, dude. I know. We got to hang out again, have some good times like last time. Just don't fuck up my floor this time. You scratched the fuck out of my floor while I was reading you a comic book with that one guy named the Jeweler. I don't remember him. He was a good guy.
Oh, wait. His name was the Jeweler?
I thought so. Yeah, he had all the jewelry on. He had the gun. He drove my Tesla to my place, and me and you were in the back.
Do you live in LA, White Kanye?
Yeah, downtown LA.
Oh, yeah, I did. I still have that loft. Wait, are you talking about Rico?
Yeah, probably. I just call him the Jeweler.
Yeah, he was a jeweler. He made grills.
I don't know what that situation is.
Where did he go?
He's right here. He's right here.
I'm back.
You don't know what happened? Oh no!
I took you back home. It was a good night.
Oh no! You don't know what happened. We were in my art gallery. This is about a year ago, I think, right?
Yep.
We were me and my girlfriend at the time were sleeping on a mattress in my art gallery, and he came in the middle of the night. I'm just going to get to it. Long story short, you mentioned the gun. He shot himself. Shot his head off right in front of us.
Whoa.
And
damn.
Oh God.
Damn, that's some horrible news to feel. Wow, that's horrible.
Bad.
Yeah, wow.
And immediately my girl at the time, I've never seen her since.
And
wow. And he
that
was
Andy, your audio is really bad. While he's fixing his audio, let's just hear a poem from Eric Riggs. Eric, what is your poem, sweetheart?
Oh, okay. It goes like this. It's addressed to it's called Mindy Cunin, Where Is My Money? Mendy's father is the head of Chabad, was the head of Chabad for the entire West Coast. So the Rebbe, you can think of the Rebbe as like the 4-star general for Jews in finance, or just Jews in general. You know, it's the mind connecting us. It's the tzaddik of our era, and he lives on. But the child of the West Coast as the Cunans, and so I wrote this poem. It's called Mendy Cunin, Where is My Money? It goes like this. Where is my money? Is it in Elisa's sexy red lingerie, or the touch of her fingers, or the touch of my fingers on her underpants when she's sitting on my lap? Is it in her masquerade ball, or in my balls when they touch her labia majora, a scarlet letter with the last laugh? When I was hired with Elisa, I took the context of 26 Jews for granted. Her heartbeat is a new point of view. Elisa Schwartz, sex with you is like horseradish. I made call after call after call moving money so we could start our own company. I asked for $10 million, and you stole the spotlight right out from under me. Mendy Cunin, where is my money? Where is my money? Where is my money? Is it in Elisa's smile, or the sound of her walking, holding on for dear life with Eric as her hubby while they listen to their music on the radio in the car? Or is it in Elisa's courage, or the feeling of holding hands with her walking down the aisle together at a good Jewish wedding on the beach under the stars? When I was hired on by David, I took his wisdom to heart. I would walk Elisa home in the evenings. That's how I got my start. I made call after call after call, moving money so we can start our own company. I asked for $10 million, and you stole the spotlight right out from under me. Mendy Cunin, where is my money? Where is my money? Simon and Lucas can attest to this. When you close a piece of real estate for a client, it tends to pay a commission. My mentor, Joseph, who I met at Santa Monica College, gets paid $50,000 an hour to do these kinds of missions. My old mentor, Zach, who also has his own Learjet, said, at some point you got to draw the line in the sand, gentlemen. Elisa's vagina is my saving grace, an all-expense-paid vacation, surfing on the waves. We want Mashiach now, is what they all say. When Simon gave me the promotion, he said, anyone who breaks my record on the phone gets my Rolex. You paid Simon $52 million that year to start the conversation. Mendy Cunin, where is my money? I'll tell you where it is. It's in being able to see my family in person and tell them that I have a solid career, I'm making a phenomenal living, and I have an amazing woman in my life, and we love each other. Mr. Cunin, is that too much to ask for? David, if you're watching this, I'd like to ask you for my job back so we can hit the phones and crush it. Craig, if you're watching this, I'd like to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage. And Elisa, if you are watching this, I'd like to ask you what you think of this poem. And I'd also like to ask you for your address so I can send you the lingerie I got over to you, and ask you if you could send me a sexy picture back. David, if hired back, I promise to study Cardone regularly and become a master closer and do Alicia's show every Sunday. What do you say?
I say no. She's my fiance.
Hi, Andy. So I think there's karma at play. People have an energy field. Like when you get around a woman, I have a friend who's a woman, and we're kind of dating, but when we're together, there's this energy field, you know, like when you're around a woman. So I think there's karma to play, you know, in the energy field. You know, sometimes things don't get calibrated the right way. But I would say with Andy, you know, to really understand his energy field and how the karma is flowing, you know, so it can start flowing his way. I would just say that, you know, with a woman like Elisa, there's a lot of karma at play. You know, if you come near her, she might like that, but there's still energy moving through the environment, and the energy itself could backfire on you. I've had that happen before in my life a lot of times, where I say, why did it explode in my face? And there was something in the karma, there was something in the cause and effect that I didn't understand, a law that I thought was cute and funny that I broke in the Torah. And it just, I thought God would joke around or kid, and he just sent the angel of death right after me, you know. And so that's what this poem's kind of about. You know, I shouldn't have taken the contacts for 26 Jews that are meeting in a minyan and texting them all the time while I'm on the phone and asking them for $10 million. But I did it because I thought it was funny. I thought it was cute. But, you know, I also had to pay the price. And So I hope that's also good wisdom for you, Andy. I know that you're way ahead of me. You're a superstar. You know everyone in Hollywood, but still someone has to do the work. You know, it's like you can have all the drawings for the building, but someone has to actually work it too. Someone has to do the promotion at the clubs. Someone has to talk to the bouncers. Someone has to make sure that if there are bar fights, that people don't get the wrong idea. You know, and you're also older, you know, and you might not be the same agile person as before. I think it's better to work as a team than to be at each other's throats. But I also know that, you know, women have their own vibe, their own energy field. I have no idea if I got close to Elisa, if it would be inviting at all. You know, I don't, you know, but I do know that I cannot get anywhere near her when there are other people involved. That would be not wise for me as a Jedi to say, hey, you know, there's dangerous people around Andy. Let me get near Andy, you know. No, it's like when the dangerous people figure out their own thing that makes them money and figure out their own game, you know, then that makes sense. You know what I'm saying, Andy?
Yes, I do. And
Yeah.
don't say I'm way ahead of you. It sounds like you're way ahead of the game.
You know,
Levels.
I did a deal, you know, with the devil. The devil, yeah. But it went well. So yeah, we were way ahead of the game.
No, you didn't do a deal with the devil. Have I met you before?
Not in person.
Why would you say? Why was this poem? It had a couple times you mentioned Elisa's vagina. What now? Is one of your ex-boyfriends, Elisa?
He's a friend. He's a friend from my old job. We used to work very close to each other in the office, and we just kept in touch. I always thought he'd be good on Kermit and Friends, and I was right.
Yeah. So
as close as your vagina.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's the other side of it, Andy. Is, you know, if I hadn't been chased out of town and I'd stayed at that company and I'd made my million, like Derek or Kyle, who are young entrepreneurs, and they're there making $1 million per year, right? Yeah. So if I stayed there and they hadn't become polarized, so that the polarity hadn't switched when the deal went down and a new economy has dropped off, then we wouldn't be involved in kind of a little bit of a Roswell cleanup at the same time. And I would have been there and I would have made what Kyle was making, maybe $1 million, what Elisa was making, like $1 million. And it's sort of like in the karma, you know, when the karma is inflowing, you know, it's like, would Elisa and I, like, what if they had just played ball, right? What if people hadn't gotten so crazy? But I think it has to do a lot with like a woman's energy field, you know, like her energy field is inviting certain things inside into her field, you know, to come see this angel. And then, you know, on some other level, something else is going on. But I think that's what's really going on with Yanni is that, you know, the chi isn't flowing, you know, the way you want it to be. And we have billionaire hedge fund founders in that same building watching this right now. And we want to get it flowing for you, Andy.
I love you. Hey,
yeah.
Another question with what you said earlier.
Yeah.
What you said you got run out of town. How? What happened?
Oh, so when the deal went down, all of the polarities flipped. So everything just got turned upside down.
Do you think it was because of jealousy? Because that's a big one I have to deal with.
Jealousy, yes. Anybody in their right mind would want to be there at ground zero.
So I'll tell you what happened. I want to tell you what happened from my point of view. Okay, so Eric, when I first saw Eric, he was so special to me.
Can I stop you? How many times did you guys have sex?
No times.
0. Yeah. So
don't write a poem about her vagina. Anyway,
Or how many times did somebody lick Elisa's lollipop while we were engaged? Like 15 times, 20 times.
Everybody stop.
Yeah.
Everybody stop.
No, wait. Did you look at what Barry said? You exploit people with mental illness, Elisa.
Mm.
I see it all day, especially Eric, me, and Bob.
Mm.
Barry's saying that. Do you see that? Wait a minute. Everybody stop. Okay, what were you saying, baby? Sorry.
All I was saying was when I met Eric, there's something I liked about him, right? It was that he was not afraid to be himself. He was 100% himself all the time. And in an office environment, in an environment where everybody's trying to be cool and flashy and arrogant as hell, Eric was extremely, he was refreshing to me. That's why I liked him so much. That's why I admire Eric. And that's why he's a huge star in Kermit and Friends. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hi, Lisa. It's Barry.
Hey, Barry, what's up?
And believe me.
Hey, so you're on delay, huh?
What's going on?
What's going on? Oh, now I'm picking up the phone on YouTube. It's on a delay. So basically, I see you exploit people with mental illness all day, including me, Eric Riggs, Trumpster Bob, numerous others, okay? Basically, I explained this before earlier. You need to learn how to act in certain situations, Elisa, okay? You take advantage of people by honeypotting them. You do a lot of shit, okay? I said it earlier what I had to say, and I left it actually for you in a voicemail, okay? So if you play that voicemail on air from the second voicemail I left you the other night, then you can play it on air, and you can pretty much get the idea and the drift of what I'm saying. You see, Elisa, I'm not the kind of guy. Put it this way. I don't like laundering my business in public. I'm like Bon Jovi, okay? Do you know why Alec John Such was kicked out of the band of Bon Jovi? Because he laundered his business in public regarding the band, okay? I don't launder my business in public. You want to stay in circles? You want to stay within communities? I don't like to launder my business in public. I don't like to make it that way. But you leave me no choice because I see you consistently exploit Eric Riggs' schizophrenia, okay, on the show. Okay? Yeah, you do. You exploit Eric Riggs' schizophrenia. He says all this crazy shit in the show consistently. Oh, I see Andy Dick shaking his head. But Andy Dick also has mental illness. You know that, right, Andy Dick?
No, I'm saying.
Because, you know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're a recovering drug addict.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. People that are recovering drug addicts are mentally ill.
Yeah, so Barry,
is a mental illness.
All right, he's responding to you. He's responding to you. Hold on. Do you want Eric to respond? Do you want Eric to respond, Barry?
So the caveat is that everything that I went through is like mapped out in the Talmud. So when it comes to rebuilding the Holy Temple, we need you to rebuild the Holy Temple right now, right? So this is going to go down right now, right? So I need you talking to our hedge fund manager who's meeting literally with the Secretary of the Treasury, and he says, I need you to go think about this right now. So a lot of times in our life, we tend to think of things like, you know, you have to write the book, right? And then once you've finished writing the book, then you have the book in front of you. But sometimes, apparently, the way it works in economics, I was watching a program on the History Channel about it, how gunpowder was discovered, how the katana came into being. If you study how the katana came into being, it was the same thing. So the katana was the economy in Japan, or Greek fire. So there are situations in the world, apparently, where there's like a nexus. And this is what I talked about with my venture capitalists for 3 years in Phoenix. This celestial nexus, you're sort of moving through a location, a spot, and at some point it literally...
I just want to respond to Barry's comments just quickly. So Barry says that I'm taking advantage of mentally disabled people, right? I don't believe that. So to me, if somebody's mentally disabled, I like them more than a mentally abled person. I like that person more. I like people that are mentally disabled. I feel like
you're marrying one.
So that should show how much I'm pro mentally disabled people. So what Barry's saying, I don't agree with. That's fine if other people think that I'm doing that. That's fine. You're going to think what you want to think or where you come from, right? So where you come from in your life and your experiences, that's how you're going to judge me based on, right? But the way I'm coming from is I saw Eric in my office. I thought he was really special. And he was writing songs and he was doing poetry. Nobody else was doing that. And nobody else was sharing their poetry with me. And nobody else was being so interesting. So I find Eric and Andy and Barry and T-Bob and all the other people that you guys don't like here, I like them more than a person that is a normal, snobby, arrogant person. I would rather the opposite. I'd rather somebody that is exactly who they are, 100% who they are with flaws, okay? Because if we all act how we truly are, we're all a little mentally disabled. Come on. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. I hope you all discuss this on the wrap-up show. Tony Rica, you're a Kermit and Friends regular now. How do you feel about that? Do you have fans that are mentally disabled?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. But you know what? Everything is what. There's nothing wrong with how people are or anything. I mean, why you're not exploiting anything here. I mean, you're actually a really wonderful person, and everyone coming on here, I see they have opinions on things. It's actually just a very an open forum that you have, and you're allowing people to be themselves. That's what you want. So
yes. Yes.
And really, I mean, yeah, absolutely. There are many fans out there. Actually, it took me a while to come on here today. There was a fan I had to talk to. It was very touching, and that's something not to go into. But really, it's just when someone's reaching out to you and if you could be there for them, I think that's just that's priceless, and it tells what you do, with what you're doing here, and I'm glad to be part of it too. It just really it's kind of it's wonderful to see and when you use the word refreshing, that's exactly what this is. It's refreshing to see what you're doing. And I applaud you for that big time. You get to use with that.
Thanks. Yeah, I just you kind of have to take the criticism. That's something that's always it's challenging to take the criticism. There's a lot of criticism. The more people watch, the more criticism you get. And that's just part of it. And, this guy, Danny, he wrote to me today that he apologized for, criticizing me. I said, Danny, I've been going through this for 20 years. Like 20 years, I have experience of being criticized, like from when I was in my band to when I was on the radio to I was doing this. If you do anything that has any sort of platform, you're going to be criticized no matter what you're doing. So you just have to be used to it. You have to get used to it. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever 100% be used to that. But I mean, even in your personal life, Andy called me a dumb fat whore yesterday in the farmer's market.
All right, how did you feel? How did you feel?
I didn't feel good, Tony. I didn't feel good.
Okay, you didn't feel good. I mean, but does Andy? Does Andy do this often, or is it once in a while?
No.
Once a week.
All right, so we threw something at you like that once in a while. I mean, yeah, it's hurtful, right? So you feel hurtful from that. You get hurt from that. Does he apologize after, or do you get any of that?
He forgot to apologize this time, right, Andy?
I'm sorry.
For what?
I was being funny because you're obviously not a dumb fat whore. You're far from it. You're an angel, and I tell everybody that.
But why did you call me a dumb fat whore in front of the whole farmer's market? It was really embarrassing.
Well, it wasn't. What do you mean? I wasn't on stage in front of the whole. You're out of your mind. That part is true. You're out of. That was what I was going to say to Eric, is that you are just as crazy as everybody that you put on your show. And
Why am I crazy? I was normal. Ask Jean. Is Jean next to you right now?
why are you crazy? I wouldn't know why. Did your parents screw you up?
But what did I do to you to warrant you saying that to me?
You didn't do anything to me. You're just crazy. And I don't know why you're crazy. It must have been your upbringing. People don't even know how to speak. Why am I crazy? I don't know why. You can figure that out. But you're crazy. Shit, think about that one. See, I love it.
Maybe you're not as nice as I thought you were. You were nicer before.
Oh, okay.
Are you getting worse?
By the second. I'm getting worse by the second.
Oh God. This is not good. I thought it was gonna be fun. Like I was fantasizing about us, going to the beach and going out to eat and doing fun things together. And you've been mean recently. I hate that mean side. The mean side's really bad.
Well, I'm sorry, baby. But have you talked to Lucas?
No, I never want to talk to Lucas for the rest of my life. I never want to see him again. He brings out a really bad side of you, a horrible side of you. Like he was encouraging you and he was saying that he slept with me and that's a lie. And he was saying that I was with him. That's a lie. He's never been here. In fact, I told my doorman that he's not allowed in and I showed him a picture of him. So he can't even get on the property.
Let's change the topic. I really am sorry. You know how much I love you. And there's this great book called I think it's called Embrace Your Shadow. Embrace the Shadow.
No, I don't think you should do that.
No, you have to. Because that's one thing about you is that you can't walk around, float around like some kind of angel martyr. Because you're not. Okay? Nobody is. Everybody has a dark side. And you have to embrace it. And, be good with both. Because there's a
No. I don't want you going darker. I want you being lighter.
Trust me. I was just telling somebody last night, I'm like, you think things are crazy now? They were they were crazier when I was 6. Okay, now I'm 55. Baby, anyways, where are we going to go out to eat tonight? There's my baby.
Oh, see, I like that smile. I do like that smile. That's a very nice smile. All right. I guess I could take you somewhere. But Lucas can't come, okay?
No. It's no, that's bad. And don't even talk about him anymore. I don't know.
Okay, it's just you, me, and Jean. If you bring a person, it's Jean, no one else, okay?
Wait, Jean is here and he's getting his music ready to play. Yes.
Oh, good. Jean, you promise that it'll just be us 3?
I promise. Just us 3.
Yeah, and I'm taking you out through Jean.
All right.
But can he play one of his, what track?
Of course. So Jean is in a band. Jean, what's the name of your band?
It's called Gene Wilder's Vacation.
Gene Wilder's Vacation. He has a band and he's staying with Andy. He's from New Jersey. And the reason why he's staying with Andy right now is because Andy's playing the kazoo on his next album.
Slide whistle.
Oh, sorry. The slide whistle. Sorry about that.
Similar instruments because a kid could play them.
We got a bunch of toys last night.
He bought
toys and
yeah. Gene is so nice. So Gene flew here from New Jersey, and he took me and Andy shopping at the toy store, and he took us out to a great lunch, and he was so generous, and we just really appreciate people like Gene. So we're looking for more friends like Gene that are really nice. So if you're nice like Gene, hit me up. If you're like the other guy, Lucas, do not hit me up. I just want to stay with safe people that are kind. So that's what we're looking for right now. Like my friend Elaine, my friend Michelle, like Jean here. Like we're trying to change Andy's crowd of people.
Thank you, Elisa. I very much appreciate that. We got our box of toys right over here. Our bag of toys. Oh wait,
It's from Kip's.
Kip's Toyland. It's a really famous toy store that's in the Grove. And we went there yesterday, and it was fun up until I got called a dumb fat slut bitch.
Right.
But
Stop saying that. I was making a joke.
so where's that music? Because we're gonna end soon, Gene.
all right, cool. All right, I'm gonna play it right now.
Andy, is this you have to connect your Bluetooth to.
Okay, while you're working on that, I'm just gonna talk to this guy, Jimmy Rizzo, just really quick. Just let me know when you're ready, Gene. Jimmy Rizzo, how are you?
Yeah, hello there, Elise. I'm just thinking, I know this guy, and everybody used to feel sorry for him.
Who?
He's a bit like a Hollywood sort of actor, like he came up to England a long time ago and that, and he was like a Hollywood actor in the 90s and 2000s, but he thinks, like today, he's a little bit washed up and he thinks that he's going to get employment somewhere, when he's not. He asks ladies.
Are you talking about Andy?
He's nasty to women. He likes to grow up women. He asks ladies for money all the time. And really, people shouldn't feel sorry for people like that, And what Barry said on the show this evening was rather bad. I didn't agree with that. But listen, Elise, don't feel sorry for somebody because there's lots of people in the world you actually can't feel sorry for. People need to help themselves. You can see that person is an alcoholic. He needs help. He doesn't need you to act his mother. He needs help, professional help. And lots of people can't see that. Now, he's washed up. He's a has-been. And he's just going down the wrong rabbit hole with you. And unfortunately, it's going to end up in a bad place. And I would dare to suggest that he will be the downfall of your show.
Wow. I don't really agree with that. But Jay Nihilist, do you have any thoughts on what Jimmy Rizzo from Scotland just said?
Unfortunately, he's gonna fuck goats.
Jay Nihilist, any thoughts?
I wasn't paying on about Anderson. I had a real bad week. I think I serenaded somebody's suicide a few days ago.
You're very scratchy right now. You're very scratchy. I don't know why.
I'm really high. I'm really, really high. I've been up for a few days. I just got on here because I haven't talked to any people for a while, and I don't know. I wanted to know there's an outside world.
Yeah, there's an outside world.
Yeah, no.
Jay Nihilist, are you going to be contributing to the wrap-up show hosted by Lori Bolton? Because Lori Bolton is writing notes. I gave her 2 notes to write. I thought it was important to talk about Barry's call and exploitation of mentally disabled people. And then also, can someone truly help? Can someone truly help someone that is struggling from an addiction? That was the other really important thing that I thought was meaningful to me. Because sometimes you feel like you're not. Wait, who is this?
What?
This third guy.
Oh, hey, how's it going? I was just coming on to ask a question to Mr. Dick.
What's your question?
Well, he's not here, so why would I ask the question?
I want a dick. Okay. So you okay?
So fuck that.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with people like assholes anymore. Like I'm just done. I have such a low threshold for it, Jay Nihilist. I mean, I don't smoke, but I can see why people do, because it's just very important to deal with good, nice, kind people like this guy, Gene. Gene, you ready with your music, sweetheart?
This song is called Prurient Vacation.
Great.
Face, sit on my face or relax, sit on my face or relax, sit on my face or relax, sit on my face. Don't go chasing waterfalls, exotic or legs unfold. Don't go chasing waterfalls, euphoria.
left us alone here. What's up, Andy? Andy. 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 Andy.
What the heck?
He was playing it.
Look at him.
How ironic is that now, ladies and gentlemen? Where did EJ go? Did she leave us stuck here?
I'm right here, John. Or Joni. I'm right here. We're about to go to our wrap-up show, but let's just take 2 questions from T-Bob, and then we're going to go to our wrap-up show with Lori. T-Bob, what are your questions, sweetheart?
Okay, I got 2 good questions for you.
All right, sounds good.
But they're both 2-part questions, so it's kind of like, it's not really fair because I'm asking really 4 questions.
All right, go ahead.
First of all, you got such beautiful eyes. Like you got the most beautiful eyes in the world. And your hair is so beautiful too. And for all the dummies out there, I got a news flash for you. She's not wearing those clip-ins in her hair. And you know this because she flips her hair back sometimes. There's a lot of people saying she got fake hair. She uses clip-ons and all this.
Nope. This isn't real hair. This is
exactly. Thank you. But they don't notice the little thing. They don't notice the little thing.
Thank you. It's true.
Now hold on, Andy. I want to take up for you while I ask those questions, but I would like to hear her answer the question.
Yeah.
What products do you use in your hair and around your eyes?
Well, that's a great question, Bob, because Andy hates the products that I use. In fact, he called my bathtub a death trap. Right, Andy?
Yep, because it is. It is. I showed you articles about, all the ingredients in every Pantene shampoo or this conditioner or this body wash. It's just all pure crap.
Andy does got a good point. And Andy is legitimately, I think, worried about losing his, gusto. You know what I mean? Because a lot of those products do cause men to have a certain amount of limpness to it. So Andy, he's a smart guy on that end, much smarter than these other people who are just totally bashing him every time. And as far as him, whether he should be a part of your show or not, he makes the show. What are you talking about?
I agree.
Oh, my baby. I can't wait to see you. When is this show over so I can see you?
It's over very soon. We're about to have a wrap-up show.
Thank you, sir.
That was so nice. That's T-Bob. That's Trumpster Bob. Trumpster Bob, what's your second question before we end, sweetheart?
Hi, T-Bob.
My next question is, would you send me a plane ticket so I could come put a pin in your buttocks and then auction it off for you? Oh, and I also want to do an auction for Eric's pin because everybody's asking how much for the pin.
What's that?
I love that, Bob. That's a great question. And we will try to get an auction started for the pen that Eric stuck up his butt earlier.
What? What are you talking about? What is this?
So Eric sent me a video of himself sticking a pen up his butt, and I played it, and he was really upset. But that's okay because we're letting people do what they want here. We want people to be themselves. We don't want to hold anybody back from what they want to do. Okay. And
I don't want to pen up my butt. So we're not going to buy him a plane ticket to put a pen or a pin. What?
A pen, just a pen.
I don't care what it is. I don't want it up my butt.
Okay, so let's just talk to Lori real quick. Lori, your wrap-up show's coming up. I think you're hosting the only wrap-up show for Kermit and Friends because Corey quit and T-Bob, I don't know if he's doing one. But I want to be very encouraging to Lori's wrap-up show. Lori, where can people find your wrap-up show for Kermit and Friends? How can they get on the show if they want to?
I am streaming on my channel Owl Sparks, Luna Sparks, Kermitarian Cooking, Twitter Live, and my Twitch channel Wolfie6. I've posted my StreamYard link in the chat. I've also posted it in Discord.
Okay, great. So follow Lori. Oh, here's Corey is here with his stupid show, but don't watch that. because it's an anti-Kermitarian show. So don't watch any anti-Kermitarian shows. Just be pro-Kermitarian. And by the way, just because you call yourself anti-Kermitarian, you're still Kermitarian because you're with all the Kermit people. So if you're with all the Kermit people, you're still Kermitarian. Sorry, Corey. I just want to say that. Yes. All right. So Lori, you're streaming from a lot of different places. Good for you. And, we want to keep Kermit and Friends going all week. I have such a vision for what I want this to be. I want it to be a community of love. So, we're supporting Lori and her father, Joni. We're supporting, the White Kanye, the COO T-Bob, Dave Robinson, Eric Riggs, Christine, who's going to give Andy $650. Christine, reach out to me so I can tell you how to do that. Jay Nihilus, Jello, all the people here. We're here to support each other, okay? And that's what it's about. So Lori, she wrote notes. What are your other notes for the wrap-up show, Lori? Anything else?
I wrote a little bit about your poem, the way Andy was treating you, my dad's drag performance, White Kanye. I wrote about Trumpster Bob. I wrote about Eric being horny. There's a lot of notes about Aaron and his wisdom, and yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, and I just want this to branch off into topics about the people here, because Kermit and Friends, in my opinion, is about the people. It's not just about me or Andy or Sugar or any of the, main people here, but it's about the whole community. So if you can just get something from, wait, is Gene trying on heels right now, Andy?
He is not gay, but he wears dress. He likes to have sex with girls while he wears a dress. And
I'm not gay either.
Yeah, isn't it weird? And then he's
this is not a life. I'm not going to change myself to be like this all the time, dude. Miss EJ.
Oh, okay. Because John Bolton here is Joni Bolton now. So we want to celebrate.
For the show.
And Joni looks great. And so does Gene. So Gene likes to wear heels while having sex with women. And I just want to say to Gene, I hope you wear heels tonight when we go to Spago, because that would be fun.
Oh,
and I want everyone here to do exactly what you love to do. And you shouldn't care what anyone else says about it. Okay? You should not care, because people will say things about you. Okay? People will say things about you all the time, no matter what you choose to do, especially if you're 100% authentic, okay? So if you're just 100%, Nikki, you could call in. I'll give you my number now. Nikki doesn't like something about me. I forgot what, I think it's this shirt. I don't really like this shirt that much either. But anyway, if you're 100% yourself, people are going to go against you. If you're quiet, I used to be very quiet and afraid to say anything, okay? And I was extremely shy. And that just wasn't who I am. When I got older, then all of a sudden I felt more free. I think it was when I joined the Howard Stern show. I felt more free because I really understood the humor there. And when I started to feel more free, then people would come against me from what I had to say. And that's just going to happen, guys. That's just going to happen. So as a Kermitarian, and everybody here is a Kermitarian, especially Gene here, and, Joni Bolton and Lori and White Kanye. Look at what White Kanye does. I mean, I love this guy. So everybody, White Kanye, you dress like this all the time, right?
All the time.
And what
sleep with women in the mask. It's great.
Yeah. And what inspired you to do that?
Well, I always thought of myself as a good person, but everyone always misunderstood me and basically painted me as a supervillain. So I just said, fuck it. I'll show people a real supervillain. And I've always wanted to take over the world since a kid too. So really just goes hand in hand.
I love that. I love that so much. I can't even tell you. So, okay, there's a third wrap-up show from this guy, Kenneth, the Satanic Dog. Okay, so there's a guy named Kenneth. Lori, why don't you just invite him to your wrap-up show? I don't understand that. So Lori, do you know who Kenneth, the Satanic Dog is?
I have no idea who that is, and I don't know why other people feel like they need to have. Maybe everybody should just have their own wrap-up show. I mean, just spread the audience out.
Okay, I mean,
Gene is very cute.
Yeah, he is. He's really cute. He's really nice too. He's so nice. I wish he lived here. Yeah, he's so cute and nice. Okay, so I would say to consolidate the wrap-up shows, but listen, do whatever you want. I don't care. Do whatever you want. I just want you to enjoy yourself. And that's the whole purpose of this. You know, Corey's having a show. That Satanic Dog's having a wrap-up show. I think Trumpster Bob having a wrap-up show. But Lori's the main wrap-up show because she's the one that's here taking notes and everything. Okay? So, Lori, can you get with the Jay Nihilist and Chris Christine and Eric Riggs and the White Kanye and, you know, all these people?
I sent Eric a link privately. I've posted the join link in the private chat here, too.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. So you're reaching out to people. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hello.
Hello, Kermit and Friends.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, is this Nikki?
Yeah.
What's up, Nikki?
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to just back on the comment. I just didn't like the shirt you wore today.
Okay, what's your problem with it?
The print, especially the green inside of the leopard print. I actually like Joni's leopard print better.
Okay, so you don't like my shirt today and that bothered you enough to make a comment about it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope you join the wrap-up show and I hope you enjoy that better. Hopefully people will be wearing better shirts, right, Andy? You think they'll be wearing better shirts on the wrap-up show?
You could wear a hefty bag and you would look gorgeous. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. That's so stupid.
Well, listen, we can just not listen to comments like that because we have, see, you're going to get comments like that, people. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, can I talk about that? Because I've been doing this for like 40 years, my career. And you said, oh, you're just going to have to take it and take it. No, you don't. I don't even, can I say the F word?
Yeah, sure.
I don't the fuck listen to people. I just don't even listen. I don't watch your show. I'm not going to watch this.
I know.
And I'm barely looking at what they're writing now. Because who cares? Because most people suck.
Andy's right. Gene agrees. Most people suck.
I agree too. Most people do suck. But, you know, you don't have to listen to them and you can actually learn from them. So Nikki just called me to talk about my, you know, blouse in a negative way. And that's fine, but it teaches me something. I never want to be that person. I never want to be that person that tries to make people feel bad. I want to be the person that makes people feel good. That's the kind of person I want to be. On the show, off the show, wherever I go, I'm making people happy. And that's it.
Elisa, you make us all feel very happy. You're very good at doing that.
Thanks, Gene. Aw, see, this is nice. Okay, now I'm feeling better about Andy again, now that Gene's around. All right, good. Thanks, Gene. You really need to stay in town.
I really am sorry about.
Which thing?
Oh my God, how many are there? All of them.
I forgive you. I still love you, Andy, and I still want to marry you.
I have cold feet.
You've cold feet.
Yeah. So look what Gene bought me at the toy store. Gumby.
That's right.
Gene is very generous. He really is. Generous Gene.
Yes. The chattering teeth.
Chattering teeth.
How fun is that? Oh, Gene, you're really just doing nice things for people. Chris Christine, I just really want to tell you thank you so much for your prayer today.
Thank you. It's fun. It's a wonderful toy.
And I love Christine and I love Gene and everybody that's kind to us here. We want to be in the spirit of giving. We want to be kind, and we don't want to put people down. So even if you don't like someone's shirt or how they look or their toys or their hats or anything about them, you just want to show love to people, okay? You want to be like Christine. You want to be like myself. I'm somebody that would allow anyone on the show, obviously, right? So isn't that a nice way to be? Let everyone in on your show. Let everyone in your life and be kind to them and see what happens. I guarantee you it's going to end in a good way. Right, Andy?
I love you so much. This is why I love you so much. Yes, right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're always right, by the way.
Thank you.
And whatever girl wants, girl gets.
All right. That sounds pretty good. Okay. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching. And Kermit and Friends, I'm going to leave you with a very beautiful video from my co-host Sugar. I hope you enjoy all of our wrap-up shows today. There's going to be at least 12 of them, I think. And get involved. Get involved in the Kermitarian community. Send me an email. Send me a tweet. If you want to come into the Kermit and Friends Discord server, everybody's there, okay? So if you all join together and make friends, I mean, you saw Dr. Roy and Charmin today. They were partying in Miami. Don't you want to be part of that group? I do. I want to be partying in Miami with my Kermitarians, and I can't think of anything else that I would rather do. Enjoy this video from Sugar. Let me see where it is. I got to find it. It is called End Sugar. Okay, so this is a video that Sugar made. Sugar is my co-host here. She's extremely talented. She does cartoons. I'm getting a call. Kermit and Friends. Kermit and Friends.
Yeah, I'd like to know if the people you sold gold at for 500% markup, did you make them feel better? And will you have to testify in court in like 6 months? Or you bosses exempt you from the claim litigation?
Okay, here's Sugar's video. I'm ignoring all haters. Here it is.
I love to write songs and make music. And my magical progeny helped me make...
Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki, that's not true because you're like a crackhead, right? So just stop. Everybody just stop. Everyone stop being haters here. It's really annoying. I don't like it when people do that. Just be supportive of each other. That's what I want. So I'm going to ban you like forever for the rest of your life if you post negative comments about me or other people here because I'm so done with you. Did you see that, Andy? Did you see what that girl Nikki just wrote about me?
Baby.
What?
Don't engage. That was my point earlier. Don't engage those people. If they even start to go negative, done. And I block people every day. Baby, don't do it. I won't let. I swear to God, has anybody done anything bad towards you while I was there? No, because I'll knock their block off, their motherfucking block off.
All right. Sorry for calling you a crackhead. You're probably not a crackhead. You're probably a little less.
Don't even. Oh, but if you do, you're right. That's how you do it.
Okay. I'm sorry for calling you that. You're probably a nice person inside, but this is not what the Kermitarian church is. I can't stand when people do that. It's just like so horrible because I'm just trying to put on a good show here, showing my friend Sugar's artwork, and people have to ruin it for me. So stop ruining it for me and just be nicer. Just try to be nicer.
Oh,
what?
She just was. Did you see that? She just said.
She just was. See? Okay, I smoke weed, Elise. I'm sorry I don't go on your show. That's okay. Okay, what?
Sugar, not vinegar. You attract more flies. Wait, why would you want to attract flies?
Okay. I'm really sorry. I see. I didn't want to stoop to that level. I really feel embarrassed about that. But please just don't insult me while I'm trying to have a good show here. And if you do, I'm just going to ignore you. for now on. All right. So please enjoy Sugar's beautiful creative work that I just love. And I will never call anybody any mean names again because I am trying to be a better person. Okay. So we're going to talk about that on the wrap-up show. Lori, on the wrap-up show, can you please insert this, that we're trying to be better people and not stoop to people's level that are insulting to us? Because that's just so hard. And I just don't
block
like
people. I just
You
block people.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to just block people. And I just, when people say stuff like that to me, it's just so annoying. And like, it irks me. And sometimes I have to turn, not your wrap-up show, because your wrap-up show is awesome, but some wrap-up shows I have to turn off because they're just so negative. So, here's another wrap-up show host calling me. Kermit and Friends.
Hey, Elisa, you said it was your dream that everyone have a wrap-up show. Did you change your mind about that?
No, it is. I'm really happy that you're having a wrap-up show, Tall, Dark, and a Handful.
I'm just doing like a very short recap. So
what are your notes? What are your
people
notes?
can watch Lori's show as well.
Okay,
Thank you.
wait, Tall, Dark, what are your notes?
I wrote about 3 pages of notes. So
Can you just read me
wants to
some?
Check it out. You're welcome. If you want to troll me, you
Tall,
can troll me.
tall. Read some of your notes so people know what to look forward to.
Let's see. Elisa's story to women, benefits of dating a drug addicted guy who wears dirty clothes and has an entourage of hangers on. Bill Soto came to talk about a summer party at the beach.
Good.
You know, it's about 10 minutes if anybody wants to check it out.
And then are you going to join?
The show was excellent last week.
Well, why don't you join Lori's show too? And why don't you simulcast? She'll let you on. She'll let you on. You're a very good Kermitarian. I really appreciate you. You're a good person. You really are. And I appreciate you. And don't care. I don't think you should care if you have 1 view or 5,000 views. It doesn't matter. You're putting good energy into the world, Tall. Do you know that? Do you realize that?
Thank you.
You really are. So it does not matter the views. It does not matter. Please remember that. It doesn't matter if Lori has a big show and you have a small show. That's just where you're starting right now. Everyone started there. Everyone. Lori started there. I'm sure she didn't have any viewers at first. I certainly started there. I didn't have any viewers at first. So that's where everybody starts. So that's why everybody that has a wrap-up show or anybody that's doing anything creative through Kermit and Friends, I'm going to support them because I love when people get inspired to do things because that's my favorite state of being is being inspired. So the fact that you're doing that inspires me, Tall. And I want you to do it however you have the most fun.
I'm just going to do
that's
the
it.
show, and then if people want to watch the replay, I know Lori's show is a lot more popular, and she puts a lot more effort into the graphics and everything. So that's my plan.
Okay.
Look for the replay on KAF Discord, and you can tweet Elisa to get on there.
Okay. All right, great. So in the Kermit and Friends Discord, my pleasure. Okay, so that was Tall, Dark, and a Handful. Really nice guy, awesome guy, also doing a wrap-up show. And just remember this, everybody starts at the bottom, right? Everybody does. So this guy, Tall, Dark, and a Handful, he was inspired to do a wrap-up show. That is great to me. I don't care how many people watch it. I just care that he was inspired enough watching Kermit and Friends that he wanted to do a wrap-up show. That's awesome. And I hope he joins Lori and all the people, even Nikki. Nikki, I hope you do a wrap-up show. I would promote it. How's that? Even though you say that you could do better than me, show me. I want to see it. If you think you could do better than me at whatever you think, please do it. I'll tweet it for you and you'll be awesome. Okay? No one's a crackhead here. Everyone's very healthy, including Nikki. She looks like she has a lot of great meals and that she exercises at least once a week or something because, I'm going to be nice to these people no matter what they say to me, no matter how they insult me or no matter how, what they say about my show or they can do better or they can do this or they can do that. You know what? Show me. I'll help you. I'll help you. Nikki, if you need my help, I'm here for you because I'm here for everyone in the Kermitarian Church. Okay? Have a great day and great week. And I'll see you next time on Kermit and Friends.
I love to write songs and make music, and my magical progeny helped me make that happen. But the only place we can rehearse is in Moja's room, because it's the only room in the condo that's in another dimension. There's a poster in there. It won't come down. I mean, I love these guys. I really do. But they are the biggest goddamn smartasses. And their drummer and our drummer don't get along at all. This is my baby, Lizzie, the lizard princess. Isn't she adorable?
I know, like Wingo.
Then leave him alone.
All I said was, you'll never be a great drummer like me when all you do all day is watch the Flintstones and pee in your pants.
She's 3 years old.
You're a yabba dabba douchebag.
Baby, we don't say douchebag.
Mommy say douchebag.
It's true. You do say douchebag. Hey, you called me a douchebag just this morning.
That's because you are a douchebag.
I'm the best drummer in the world, you know. Best drummer in the world. I should say he's not even the best drummer in the Beatles. She's flown off again. The child's out of control. Free as a bird.
God damn it, Lizzie! You fly back down here right now.
You should speak to her dad.
Oh, fuck you, John. You know I have no idea who that is.
We call it the inaccurate conception. Yeah. Yeah!
No, we don't call it that.
Well, you should then. Actually, it's quite accurate. Play us a song then.
You know
Well, that's all right, but it's not as good
It's
as
not
us.
that bad, but it's not
Nowhere
as good as
near
us.
as good as us. Most certainly not as good as us.
Well, of course it's not as good as you. You're the fucking Beatles. It's never gonna be as good as you.
Fuck the Beatles.
Sweetie, we don't say fuck the Beatles. So this is my world, and you're always welcome here. The Lizard Queen loves you.
Mind yourself, Wingspan, go veggie.